Hey everyone, today we got Gundam Converge Pound Plus 03, but in the Plus series it's number 13, so it says Plus 013, and it came out in 2022, so it's actually relatively recent. Let's see here, what other ones came in this wave? Those guys, and then there's actually an option parts set, which I might actually get, because what it does is it allows this tank here to become like almost like a gun tank where the thing raises up. Here's some basic stats here. So, according to fandom, this is shown in a movie called MS Igloo, The Hidden 1 Year War. And where's the blurb of information there? So, some sort of nuclear fusion reactor powered tank. And it has the ability to raise up and like move its turret around in the, I guess in the cartoon. It's okay, this is weird. I don't understand why they put a piece of gum in a piece of plastic and then put it in another piece of plastic. Anyways, if that's only 1 year old, this gum, I'll chew on that later. The flavor only lasted like 2 minutes though. Okay, so not too many parts going on in this. It's also interesting it comes with a stand, because it's bigger than the stand, I think. Okay, it's nice that that thing was well protected. Let me close these out here. I don't have images of it in the raised position, just in the regular tank position. So this is the first stand I've seen where the peg is just in the center. But yeah, it's there. Alright, so the main chassis, yeah, there's the stand. It's nice that they put some details on the bottom. It wasn't totally unnecessary, but they went ahead and did it anyways. And what's cool about this tank is it has 6 treads, and I think it can raise up and down, you know, as far as a realistic version. I'm pretty sure there must be a model kit of this. I'm surprised they didn't build it, because I really like tanks. Look at all the details on this thing. All these little tie downs or whatnot, panel gaps and all and such. This actually does pivot, or does it not? I don't know. Oh yes, it has 2 holes, so you can squeeze it in this way. I think that's when you get the option parts. Right now I'll just leave it in the regular transport mode. Okay, so huge peg hole there and a peg hole here. Shielding, I guess, around the back. The tracks are gunmetal color, which makes sense. Unfortunately, being a vinyl toy, they're not quite vertical. If it bothers you, you can dip this whole thing in hot water, wait, straighten it out, and as it hold its shape as it cools down, it'll reset itself. I'm too lazy to do that though right now. So here's the cannon part, so it's going to spin there, and then I guess this is a robot mono eye in there. I wonder if this opens. No, it doesn't. It's just molded there, painted pink, this tiny mono eye. It's got some arm holes in the cannon. It doesn't spin. It looks like there's a T-shaped peg in there. This is a rigid barrel, which isn't, you would think something this thick it would be PVC, but it seems to be a hard plastic, and it doesn't seem to want to come out either. Some sort of loading mechanism, ramp or something, painted gunmetal, whereas this is just like a dark gray. Alright, so that would go there, but I have a suspicion we have to put some of these things in here. So what is this? Does this go on here? So I apologize for the music. There's a 5-day party going on. It's been non-stop. I live next to like a nightclub area. Sadly, I don't go to nightclubs anymore. I'm too old for that. Optics, maybe? I thought maybe these belong there. Well, I'm not sure what this is for. This might have to do more with it, with the optional parts. What's odd though is, not Well, I guess I was gonna say there's nothing covering up these holes, but once you put the turret in, like this, there you gotta really push hard. The turret's not gonna spin though, because this thing is supposed to sit there, but it doesn't want to. Yeah, you might have to take that to hot water too if you want it to sit flush. But mostly the hole is, you know, hidden behind this green thing. What if I do pose this way? No. Well, so that actually might cover it up more with this shield upwards versus downwards. Maybe it's the same. This thing is a bit of a mystery. Let me look back at the box. Alright, so these shovel things just kind of rest here when it's in driving mode. Fills up that gap, which is good. Unfortunately, the packaging doesn't show the back of the vehicle, so I'm still at a loss as to what this is. There's clearly a peg there, but I don't see any sort of rectangular hole for it to go in. Maybe it's like a, well, I don't know, it's really strange. Thinking it goes here, but no. Does it go here? Or somewhere up here? Like a shield? Please leave a comment if you guys have figured out what this is for. I haven't bothered too easy to look on the internet. Hold on a second. Well, Gundam Neum's website to the rescue, and it turns out you do have to buy the optional part. So you can now see what it looks like in the upright mode. It gives you arms and like weapon, and it looks like this part pegs into that torso part, but that comes with the optional box set. So for now, it's just gonna have to go in a baggie, because all I have right now is the lowdown mode. In those scoops I put in here, there's arms for that as well with the optional parts bag. So yeah, and I guess these things must come off because they're not visible there, but for now I'm just gonna leave them on. Okay, well, hold on. Okay, there we go. So a couple things I'll show for random. I used to have like 100 of these World Tank Museum 144 scale tanks, and they're really great. They're very often PVC actually, and plastic. I think the turrets can turn. That's about it though. So this is a Leopard 2. You know, look at the details. I mean, they printed on whatever's on the back of that thing. All these little lights. I didn't add this paint. This is the way it came. So that's why I had a whole bunch of these. I kind of wish I kept them now. So Converge has no scale to them, but this looks just like a giant modern tank, I guess. So this is a model kit from Bandai. It did come with a robot, but I sold that off. But this is 144 scale. This is from some sort of high-grade kit of a land-based Gundam. And so yeah. So reading fandom, it says this has a 300mm shell. Modern tanks have a 120mm shell, so this actually does look correct based on the barrel diameter. Right. Okay, so I do have some other tanks though from Converge. So this is a early gun tank, I guess. This is, and what number is this? This is Converge number 109. Converge number 184 is just a regular gun tank. And then I couldn't fit a sticker on this one. I've got jewels and paint details. I forget what this one is called. With the Xeon looking one with the mono eye. And then this is a Mazella from Converge number 87. Unfortunately the turret's just down. So those are the tanks. Let me get a different angle here. Converge tanks, a regular model kit hover vehicle, and then actually a realistic 1/44 scale. So I guess now I'm coming to realize, if I had to guess the scale of Converge, maybe it's... No, it can't be 1/44 because these things are way smaller than high-grade kits. But these tanks definitely all look like they could be in this universe with this realistic-looking one. Alright. Alright, well, stay tuned. I guess now I'm suckered in. I'm gonna have to get the option parts set eventually, just so I can use this. Bandai and their smart marketing folks. Alright, well, thank you for watching today. I'll see you in the next Converge video.